Hello there, my name is Karen Rape, and I live in Fraser, Colorado. It's a very remote town in the Rocky Mountains, and so you can imagine my laptop is my window to the world. Anyway, it's been crashing repeatedly. I've had 5 crashes occur since I bought it in June of this year, and I'm kind of wondering why. And so I've noticed in my computer, under users, there is a new profile. Instead of just being Karen/HP, there's Karen/HP$. I did not put that on there. Anyway, I got to looking around, and there was this file under my programs, or my computer, called Symantec, spelled Symantec. And when I opened that up, there was a bunch of text documents from something called Symsilent, spelled S-Y-M, capital S-I-L-E-N-T. Anyway, I got to reading those little suckers line for line, and talking with HP and Trend and Norton and everybody on the phone. And looks like I have given my computer a virus by accepting the 60-day trial to the Norton antivirus that came pre-installed on my computer. They've been entering through expired user license agreements, E.U.L.A, and taking whatever they're taking, which is pretty much everything: my banking, my passwords, my pictures, everything. And then they crash one of the Adobe systems, and I have to get it wiped. But for some reason, this Symantec folder keeps showing up after I get my computer wiped. And yes, I have used the Norton removal tool, and it did not work. Okay, the reason I noticed this Symantec file was right before the computers would crash, somebody would be accessing my computer from another device or a different IP address. And when I looked in the event logs, I see this Symantec right at those times. And then it crashes, and then it's gone. Now I've gotten to where I take digital photos of these documents. And Norton, I tried to talk to them about them, and they absolutely know who Symantec is, but deny all knowledge of what Symsilent is. Absolutely deny. They've been calling me repeatedly, trying to get me to give them remote access to my computer so they could hide, remove whatever it is that I keep questioning them about. I mean, they're getting really kind of pushy now. Anyway, HP is eventually to blame for this, because they most likely know exactly what's going on. I would think that a company like HP would know every single thing that goes on with its computers, and I'm sure I am not the only one to ask who Symsilent is and why they have text documents that are in my computer. And I particularly noticed that they were out of order in the dates. That they reappear from the last time, right after my computer was crashed and I had to get it reset by HP to factory settings, and then they show up just that day or the next day later. And there is, the logs. I mean, and then I open them up, and there's this Symsilent stuff saying, insert myself to run once, and then value created, and they insert themselves, and then they remove themselves, and then they relaunch for not blocking. Anyway, that really got me freaked out. So I went into my sharing area of my computer and, tried to deny the Symsilent access by remote remote access, excuse me, and my computer would not let me remove their permission for remote access. Okay, I've been making calls, and boy, I've been totally dissed. Everybody wants to ignore this, but can you imagine if they're using expired user license agreements to enter your computer because you did the 60-day trial, that they can use computer speak, some slang ID number, to gain access to your computer? If they just do this to one person, can you imagine the amount of data they're collecting? And this is passwords, this is banking info, this is everything. This is everything there in your computer and have complete access, and you cannot deny them permission. This has been quite a while now that I've been calling, literally spending days on the phone trying to find out what this Symsilent is. And Norton just keeps calling up and saying, give us remote control so we can remove it. No, because my computer keeps getting crashed and this keeps reappearing. I want to know what it is first. And I've informed them that I have digital pictures of each text document, and they specifically have a Norton ping in them. And then again, right at the end of the message of each text documents, they remove themselves and they relaunch for not blocking. Okay, the way I noticed this was the dates were out of order, and it was kind of funny because I bought my laptop on 5/4/12, and I confused the dates because the documents from the Symsilent were installed on 4/5, and I didn't think about it until I looked at the time, and I know I didn't buy my computer at 2:04 a.m. I did not buy my computer at 2:04 a.m. And so I looked at the dates a little closer, and sure enough, that was before I'd even bought the computer. So this was put on before I bought the computer, and it keeps reinserting itself after it's being crashed, after it's being accessed, then crashed, and then wiped clean, supposedly, by HP. It is being added again. And nobody I'd been hung up on. People are just trying to gain remote access to my computer, and even though they already have it, it just seems that I am not the administrator of my computer. I mean, you would think, having purchased this computer to bring to my home and use for all my private things, that I would be able to deny remote access to anybody if I wanted to, but I am unable. So if anybody else is having this problem, please let me know. Contact me through this, Karen Rape at MrsStomperHere.com. You need to complain. I've complained to the Attorney General's office in both Colorado and California, where Symantec company originates from. And we're going to see what happens. They said they have not got enough people that have complained to start a case yet. But they are they are very aware, apparently, of it. And when they do get enough information or enough people have complained, they will start something, is the email the Attorney General sent me. So, if you've got Symantec folders in your computer, check for Symsilent text documents. Then open them up and look and see if you have values that are being created to insert yourself to run once and then relaunch for not blocking, because you are most likely being stolen from without even knowing about it. And I am totally shocked at everybody trying to hide this. So it kind of seems to me like the tech people know about it, and they're just trying to suppress knowledge of it. So look for it And then when you find it, go to your permissions page for remote access and see if you can deny them permission and see what happens. I think you're going to come up with exactly what I did. And all HP wants to do is wipe my computer again. I think I'm going to ask them for another computer without the Norton 60-day trial even on it. I don't want I don't want it on my computer. I had another antivirus. I used a removal tool, and it cannot be removed once you have signed or clicked on user license agreement. So, God help you all. You're being stolen from. Karen Rape, Fraser, Colorado. November 10th, 2012.